Hey everybody, I am Geoff Webb, and this is a Radical Rant.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it.
So if you love it and you can't get enough of it, then put the hand up high right where the other is. Yeah. You getting it right now with Mr. Morficato. DJ Morphosis.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it. Are you loving it? Yeah, you know you loving it. And if you're loving it, you can't get enough of it. Put a hand high right where the other is. Sit a week, but can't find that quitter in me. It's that bittersweet literature that lit your streets. Walk with the Prince of Peace, see where these footprints lead. Keep my eyes to the sky, looking for signs of a thief.
Hey, so I'm looking today at a lot of sort of online discussion, and it's going to be happening tonight at TNL about personal brand versus professional brand and social media. And I've actually gotten a lot of calls about this over the last month or so, and I wanted to put this rant together. I'm not going to be at the TNL discussion tonight, so hopefully this gets mentioned during TNL tonight. But listen, I get a lot of people here in Toronto who will write me or email me or call me and tell me that there's too much of my personal brand within my professional brand. And there's a war going on. It's a war here in Toronto to determine whether or not this is the way to go. And here's how I kind of feel about it. You know, I think you have to work in things from your personal life in the world of social media. You have to be more accessible to people because there's so much more competition out there. And it used to
Ben,
sorry, that's my.
can you say I love lasagna?
I love you, China.
Likes lasagna. Anyways, hopefully Ben's not going to be back again. And so where was I at? So I was talking about competition. Competition really used to come in the form of your competitors creating ads online that or via other media, and basically it all kind of followed a simplified format. And just a second.
Ben, can you say I love lasagna?
I love you, China.
He keeps on bragging. I don't really get it. But anyways, so you know, these days people want to connect with people on a person-to-person level. They're tired of connecting via person to corporation, and so they want to see more about you as a person. And what you kind of bring to the relationship. It's almost like dating, right? I mean, you know, you wouldn't date a company, you would date a person, and you would date somebody who hopefully had something in common with you. For instance, my friend Ben, who
can you say I love lasagna?
I love you, China.
Who likes lasagna. And so, you know, if you were going to be working with me, you know, you might be watching this video and thinking to yourself, hey, that guy's, you know, that's pretty funny. He's got this cute kid named Ben who he really quite likes apparently, and so you know, so I'm going to work with him because, you know, I like Geoff as a person. Sure, you have to show what skill sets you're going to bring to the equation, but you know, if we think that people hire people solely based on their skills and experience, and it's had absolutely nothing to do with, you know, how we feel about them as a person, then we're kind of fooling ourselves, because I think people do hire you based on your skills. I mean, I think that the minimum requirement to get into an interview is to have the correct skills for a job, but there is always going to be a portion of that that's going to be about, you know, whether or not you get along with that hiring manager and whether or not they think you're going to be the right kind of person to work for their company, and that's called fit. And so, you know, if you're going out there constantly with a corporate message via social media, I would suspect that that's turning people off. Now, how much should you put in that, you know, is your personal? I mean, clearly, if it's distasteful, if it's going to be offensive to other people, don't add it into, you know, your brand.
Ben,
you know, if you're
can you say I love lasagna?
I love you, China.
And you're able to share that knowledge and that fun via your personal brand, then that's the kind of thing that I think you should definitely include. And so, you know, the question that still remains is how much is it professional, how much is it personal? I think that depends on, you know, yourself, what you bring to the table, your particular style. But I would say this: if you're planning on going out as a professional brand, and you are only planning on going out with that as your branding tool, you know, using traditional advertising techniques, then you're probably missing the boat. If I would say that at this day and age, in the day of social media, there is a deep requirement to create a both personal and professional brand. A good example, you know, starting conversations around shared experiences. If you go to my Facebook wall right now, you'll see a conversation that went on last night that had almost 100 comments. And it was about parenting. Does it have anything to do with recruiting? No, but it was a bunch of recruiters talking about a shared experience. And that's a way of engaging people, not necessarily what you would consider a brand statement, but having people to converse with you creates loyalty, and loyalty creates business. And so it's a perfectly valid way in the day of social media to get your word out, and to create a band of brand champions around you. It certainly worked for me. So that's all I have to say today. That's kind of my spiel, my little rant. And I hope you're all having a great day. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Toronto. I'm going to go take a little walk before getting back to work. Peace out.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it.
So if you love it and you can't get enough of it, then put the hand up high right where the other is. Yeah. You getting it right now with Mr. Morficato. DJ Morphosis.
Are you loving it? Yeah, you know I'm loving it. Are you loving it? Yeah, you know you loving it. And if you're loving it, you can't get enough of it. Put a hand high right where the other is. To the weak, but can't find that quitter in me. It's that bittersweet literature that lit your streets. Walk with the Prince of Peace, see where these footprints lead. Keep my eyes to the sky, looking for signs of a thief. Breathe a sigh of relief, it ain't my time to leave. So many people's ain't safe, I ain't even raise my seat. The price paid.